How to talk to anyone. Tips and tricks for confident communication. Do you ever feel anxious or nervous when approaching new people or engaging in conversations? Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we'll explore the best tips and tricks for confident communication, guaranteed to help you talk to anyone with ease. Certainly, effective communication is essential in any relationship, whether it's a romantic one, a friendship, or a professional connection. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about talking to anyone, and we've got some fantastic techniques to help you become a master communicator. Whether you're shy, nervous, or simply looking to improve your social skills, get ready to discover some game-changing strategies that will give you the confidence you need to engage with anyone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do it now. Thanks. Let's continue to tips on how to talk active listening. Did you know that one of the best ways to win friends and influence people is simply by being a good listener? When engaging in conversation, take the time to really listen to the other person. Avoid interrupting or dominating the conversation, and focus on what the other person is saying. Ask questions and show genuine interest in their story. This will make the person feel seen and heard, fostering a deeper connection. Pay full attention to the person speaking. Show that you are engaged through nodding, making eye contact, and using verbal affirmations like, "I see" or "I understand." Show genuine interest. Be yourself. The most important thing is to be genuine and authentic. People can spot a fake from a mile away, so don't try to be someone you're not. Just relax and be yourself, and people will appreciate your honesty and authenticity. Ask open-ended questions about their interests, opinions, and experiences. Listen actively and attentively, demonstrating that you value what they have to say. Be interested in others. One of the best ways to make a good impression is to show genuine interest in the other person. Ask them questions about themselves, their life, and their interests. Listen attentively to their answers, and make eye contact to show that you're engaged in the conversation. Empathy. Try to understand the other person's perspective. Validate their feelings and experiences, even if you don't necessarily agree. Be respectful. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, regardless of their background or beliefs. Be mindful of your words and actions, and avoid making offensive or insensitive remarks. Open body language. Let's discuss the importance of body language. Did you know that only 7% of communication is verbal? The other 93% is all about body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. So before we dive into some conversation starters, let's explore some key elements of nonverbal communication. To make a great first impression, it's important to focus on your body language. Your posture, eye contact, and gestures all send strong signals to those around you. Start by standing up straight, keeping your shoulders back, and maintaining eye contact. A firm handshake also goes a long way in showing confidence. If you're feeling tense or nervous, try some grounding techniques like taking a deep breath and releasing it slowly. Maintain open and relaxed body language to convey approachability. Avoid crossing your arms or appearing disinterested. Find common ground. Now that we've explored some nonverbal communication and listening skills, let's dive into some conversation starters. Starting a conversation can be daunting, but with a few tricks up your sleeve, you'll be able to engage anyone in a chat. We suggest trying out some open-ended questions like, "What do you like to do for fun?" or "Tell me about the last trip you took." These types of questions encourage the other person to share more about themselves, making for a natural and flowing conversation. Look for shared interests or experiences that can serve as a foundation for conversation. Highlighting commonalities helps in creating a sense of connection. Smile and maintain eye contact. A genuine smile and eye contact can go a long way in establishing a connection. Be mindful not to stare, but maintain friendly eye contact to show interest. Be mindful of tone and volume. Pay attention to your tone of voice. Speak in a warm and friendly manner. Adjust your volume to the setting, ensuring that you are easily heard but not overpowering. Don't be afraid of silence. A little bit of silence can be a good thing in a conversation. It gives you and the other person a chance to collect your thoughts and reflect on what's been said. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of yes/no questions, ask questions that invite more detailed responses. This helps keep the conversation flowing and encourages the other person to share. Avoid interrupting. Allow the other person to finish their thoughts before responding. Interrupting can make the person feel unheard or disregarded. Use positive language. Frame your sentences positively, focusing on what you appreciate or enjoy. Avoid negative or confrontational language that may create tension. Be positive and upbeat. People are drawn to positive people, so try to keep your conversations light and upbeat. Avoid complaining or gossiping and focus on positive topics. Express yourself clearly. Be articulate and concise in your communication. Clearly express your thoughts and feelings to avoid misunderstandings. Humor is a plus. Lighthearted humor can break the ice and create a more relaxed atmosphere. Be mindful of the other person's sense of humor and avoid offensive jokes. Positive reinforcement. Offer positive feedback and compliments when appropriate. This helps create a positive and supportive atmosphere in the relationship. Respect differences. Embrace diversity and be open to different opinions and backgrounds. Avoid judgment and appreciate the richness that different perspectives bring. Be genuine and authentic. People appreciate authenticity. Be yourself and share your thoughts and feelings honestly. Pretending to be someone you're not can create barriers in the relationship. Express appreciation. Compliment sincerely and express gratitude for their time and insights. Positive reinforcement helps in fostering a positive connection. Respect boundaries. Be mindful of the other person's comfort level. If they seem hesitant to discuss a particular topic, respect their boundaries. Remember names. Make an effort to remember and use the person's name in the conversation. It demonstrates attentiveness and respect. Follow up. If the conversation touched on specific topics, follow up later with related information or thoughts. This shows that you were engaged and interested in what they had to say, and that's a wrap. We hope you found these tips helpful and feel more confident when talking to anyone. Remember, communication is key in all areas of life, so keep practicing your skills and watch as your relationships grow deeper and stronger. Also, effective communication is a two-way street. It involves both expressing yourself clearly and being receptive to the other person's communication. Building strong connections in a relationship requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to connect on a deeper level. Looking to improve your social skills and engage anyone in conversation? Look no further. Our latest video is all about the best tips and tricks for confident communication. Learn to master body language, listening skills, and conversation starters, and watch as your relationships grow deeper and stronger. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fantastic content.